What is up, guys? FeelMercy here, and I fancy doing something a bit different. I don't really know what the title of this video will be called. I'm just trying out some Mithril Dragons, but with Void Deflector with Swift Gloves. I don't know how long I've got left on my Swift Gloves. 71% degraded, so not too long. I'm bringing some Dragonbane bolts as well, so I might be able to get some nice double hits. I'm also using Rigor as well, so we have an overload, so we should be able to see some pretty nice hits. I'm also bringing with me and my Spirit Cape, so I can get some more oh shit, Ancient Cavern. So we should be able to get some more specs out of the Unicorn Stallion, which is always good for healing purposes. Now, what I will be doing is probably today anyway. For those of you who don't know, I've actually had my Actually, let's super anti-fire up now, actually. Oh, and start to overload, we might as well. Oh, girlfriend texted me. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I've actually had my lit exam today, which it went well. You know, it went reasonably well. I'm pleased with how it went. So, you know, that's all I can really do, and I've got to see what the examiners are like. But oh shit, special move. I've not been to Myth Dragons in actually quite a while. It'd be quite interesting to see how this turns out. What the hell? 566. Holy shit. I've never used these. I actually made about 1.4k of them, which is only an invent worth of Bane ore. And by the looks of things, these things tear. Yeah, it does seem to be hitting pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. So what you do is you swap to your Spirit Cape and you can then get some more. It means that I can get 4 specs of healing as opposed to the usual 3 out of the Unicorn Stallion, which is really, really helpful in terms of a long trip. I think I've used my Enhanced Excalibur stack. Well, this is actually a really quick kill considering its range. I didn't think it would be hitting this high, which is nice. But yeah, anyway, so I've had my lit exam. It went quite well. I'm pleased with it. And obviously I'm keeping up with daily videos now. Well, I'm going to try to anyway. What I will ask for is let's go for 30 likes. Let's go for 30 likes, and I will. What I will be doing is actually the first time I've been meaning to get it done, so it's quite a nice motive for me to be doing it. 30 likes isn't a lot, I know it isn't, but you know, it's just nice to have on there. 2000 key, I haven't really got the space. I've got some space, but none that are a priority. But what was I going to say? Yeah, 30 likes, and I'll be actually recording my elite clue and getting that done on vid. I've been meaning to get 621. What the fuck? These things tear arse. If you want to do Myth Dragons and need to get range XP, buy yourself Rigor and get some Swift Gloves. Actually, I've not even had the Swift Glove bonus yet, but these things rape. These Dragonbane bolts. You know, melee's probably faster, or mage, like with what this guy's using, but I quite like range. The fact that you just click and it's not expensive whatsoever either, because these are completely free apart from the runes using to tune the Bane ore. But who gives a shit about that? Every time I see Dragonbane, I think that or Dragon, I think of Dragonfall Helm. Right click pile Dragonfall. No. But yeah, I will ask for 30 likes, and I'll be recording my elite clue tomorrow. Hopefully, getting that out for you guys tomorrow as well. Will all depend on the likes probably. But oh, got to whack the ore on. Now my crossbow looks sick. But yeah, you know, things are going quite well. I'm having a day off from revision. Well, not a day off. I've obviously had the night off from revision because I had my exam earlier. Give myself a little break. Oh, forgot my Spirit Cape switch. Oh shit. But yeah, give myself a nice little break from it. I've exerted myself quite enough for one day, I think. So, Rune Battle Axe, and I've also done some dungeoneering. This will be in the maxing the map that comes out. Well, I don't know when it will come out, but when I've gathered a few more levels, obviously. But I have in fact gained another dungeoneering level, so I'm 104, and I'm actually 2.1 mil away from 105. I've yet to get my hex bow as well, which is really frustrating because it's something that I'm absolutely dying for. Which, you know, I'm sure it will come in time. I'm just very, very impatient, which is a bit of a shame, really, that I'm that impatient. In some ways, wow. Sit. Dragonfall Helm. No, I won't ever get anything like a Dragonfall Helm ever. It's just so exceedingly rare. I don't even kill these things. I don't know why I'm here. I might be able to luck out with an effigy. Level 304. I don't know. No idea whatsoever. But yeah, that's just an update of today, or what's been happening really. And you know, as things are going, you know, my exams I've not got one for another 3 weeks or so, but I've got history, and that will require obviously some quite in-depth revision. You know, the study of the USSR for over a span of like 60 years, which, you know, over 60 years there's a lot that happened in the USSR, and I practically have to learn all of it inside out. So that will take some, well, actually quite a monumental effort, but I'm quite comfortable with that because for me to get an A, I need like a C in my exam because I've done quite well in my first year, and that's all I really need. So that's always good. As things stand, RuneScape-wise, I still have some time for it. Every time I fire an extra bolt, I never hit. I'd love to see like 600 or something. That would be absolutely amazing. Although, to get the timing of the 600, and then to make it a double bolt, and then make the double bolt hit as well, I mean, the chance of that is practically non-existent, to be fair, so I'm not going to be expecting any of that anytime soon. Soul runes, I can make those at RuneSpan. Oh yeah. I'm actually 397k away from 400, from 94, which, looking at it, it's probably about 4.5 hours, which, you know, that's not doing any work as well. That's just sitting there doing fuck all. So that will probably come relatively quickly. It's not too difficult. What I will do is actually have a few specs to come on. There we go. I don't want to miss any bolts. How many have I used? I started with, what the fuck? Oh wait, I started with 1400 or 1399, I think. Yeah, 1399. I thought I started with 1.5k, and I was like, no way have I used 120 in that time. If I did, I'd be leaving right now. Fucking hell. But yeah, in terms of RuneScape, I'm going to be aiming for, like, obviously a video every 2 days or a video a day if I can push. I'm obviously going to try and get videos out as much as I can for you guys. Oh, that is needed. Oh, nearly forgot about my super amplifier. Just looked down there and looked at my pot dosage, and I was like, no. Be one hit. How tragic. Rune Javelin. What? That's probably the shittest drop in RuneScape. You know, whenever you get Rune Javelins, I bet it's 5 of the motherfuckers as well. They always give you 5. Look at this, Jagex. Oh! Bank? Still not picking them up though. But usually it's 5. It's quite weird, but any of you RuneScape veterans will know that most things drop 5 Rune Javelins and it's a complete kick in the nuts. But if you're a female, then it's not a kick in the nuts. So it's all good for you. Oh, no, fired a bolt without my backpack. Wait, I'm not even saving bolts. What the fuck? I'm picking them shit up. I have to make them. I have to grind. I can't just go in GE and buy them. Don't melee me! There we go. So yeah, this isn't probably a new method of killing dragons at all whatsoever. Obviously it's straight Dragonbane bolts and they're dragons, so obviously this is probably quite a good way of killing them. But, you know, I just want to do something a bit differently. I've never really used a void method as such. And when I have, when I have used a deflector, it's never been with Swift Gloves, it's always been with Pernix Body, which I think Pernix Body is probably better in the long run than Swift Gloves, considering how rare the Swift Glove fires the extra bolts, basically utilising its special attack. So in that respect, it's probably more beneficial to have a ranging top for the extra range bonus, I would suggest anyway. But the Swift Gloves are a bit of fun, see if I can get a nice double hit in any time. Which actually probably isn't going to happen anytime soon, so I'm not going to hold my breath for that. But yeah, also I want to talk about is, you know, the kind of reception that I got for my the fact that I did buy, you know, 1.2 mil Slayer XP or something from the Squid of Fortune, and you know, it's been really well received. You guys have been really understanding, and I can only thank you for that. Those of you who haven't been as understanding, I understand why you've not been as understanding, obviously, because, you know, your initial kind of shock of it is like, wait, what the fuck? He's like, he should be doing that. It's FeelMercy, you know, why is he doing this? Blah, blah, blah. Well, as much as it is me, and, you know, I'm trying to set an example. Oh, I sound like a school teacher. What the fuck am I doing? You know, obviously I try to promote the idea of skilling yourself, but I don't have the time, and as you can see, I'm really into dungeoneering now. I've grown. I remember the time when I was like going, oh yeah, I'll get 99 for max, and all of a sudden, pow! Which I'm on 21.5 mil dungeoneering XP, which is actually more than my magic. And look how long I've been look how long I've been training magic up. So, you know, I really shot up in terms of dungeoneering. Dragon, they're gonna really frustrate me actually seeing that dragon shit on the floor. The one time I do get a Dragon Full Helm, I'm gonna be like, oh no, it's Dragonbane Bolt. No, it's not. It's a Dragon Full. I've got to reply to this. I'm sorry. That's like 5 texts in a row. One sec. Awkward silence. There we go. So yeah, I'm really grateful the fact that you guys have been so understanding of my decision, and obviously it is my decision, and it's I suppose at the end of the day the easy answer is to say that it's my money, I can spend it how I want, but there is this kind of moral aspect that money should be regarded and held in higher regard, considering what money can do in life. As much as people try to say that money doesn't make you happy, money doesn't do this. Money is a necessity for living, for everything else, and that it shouldn't be taken for granted. And I can understand where people are coming from, when I've spent some money on a game, and they're like, you should be using it for better things. But at the time, I'm young. Yes, I am 18, but I am still young. I'm not olding. Olding? Ugh. God, I hope I didn't fucking put that in my English exam. I'd be shot for that. I'm not aging. Well, I am aging, obviously. Oh, this is tragic. I fired an extra bolt and it didn't hit. Yeah, Swift gloves really aren't worth it. They're really not worth it whatsoever. But yeah, of course, I'm not like dead yet. So, and I'm still young. No matter what anyone says, 18's not old whatsoever. I might. Yeah, when you reach 18, I don't know about some of you, but when you reach 18, you think you're the bee's knees, you're the top of the world. You think, oh, I'm 18, I'm indestructible, but you're really not. Like, all 18 means you can now legally buy alcohol in England, and it also means that you can now be held responsible for every single action you ever do, which is not a nice feeling, especially once you come from being 17, where you cannot really go to prison and get fucked over or something, and as soon as you hit 18. Oh, bye-bye, if you do something wrong you can get life, and it's all tragic, and everything goes downhill from then. But, yes, I don't plan on doing that. I make RuneScape videos, and in jail, RuneScape videos will not be a possibility, I don't think. Although most people in prison get Sky and stuff like that, so they get television and fuck knows what. There is some really dodgy benefits. Some people choose to go to prison because it is an easier life than the outside, which, I don't really agree with, because I value freedom a lot more than TV, really. To be able to have my freedom is quite important to me. Oh, double hit, and they both hit. You see, Swift gloves still aren't worth. What the fuck is that? Fired an extra bolt again. Come on. 3 times on one dragon. Pow! No chance. But yeah, I'm really grateful that you guys have been so understanding, and it really does encourage me, the fact that I've got your kind of understanding support behind me, rather than just encouraging me. You've offered me your words of support as well, which is really, really fantastic. It's something that I really needed, and there are probably quite a few people who, if they'd done something that I did, they would have kept it to themselves. They would have tried to shy away from it or something. But I've always been brought up to not kind of believe in that, and that whatever my opinions are, whatever I've done, I will always face up to them, whatever the consequences, whether there be consequences or whether there be positives to take out of it. I've always been one to rune bolts. Yes, let's pick them up. I've always been one to to face up to things no matter what they are. And I think I've done that there. There are obviously people who do that. There are probably some YouTube video makers who have done stuff like that, and they probably haven't admitted to it. But I'm not going to sit here and slag off everyone who hasn't admitted to it. They don't have to. I'm not telling anyone to. But I felt I needed to. I'd feel slightly worse if I've left you guys in the dark, which I don't want to do. I'm here to offer this as some kind of outlook. No, it's not an outlook. This is a you know what? I've got no word for it. I love you guys so much. No, I'm not going to get all emotional on you guys, because it's what's the time? It's 20 to 10 at night, so this video will be uploaded rather late at night for me. And so if you guys leave comments or like up the video, e.g. 30 likes for the video tomorrow, which I know you guys are all looking forward to, and so am I, because I've been meaning to get my elite clue done for a while. Actually, it's been in my bank for about 6 months, probably sitting in there, which, if it's anything decent, like 5 mil plus, I'll be like, fuck, I've had 5 mil sitting in my bank for 6 months, which could help out. But that's life, I guess. You don't really notice everything until you lose it, really. What's this, some relationship advice channel? What the fuck is this? But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end the video here, and yeah, once again, 30 likes, and I shall be bringing you guys out a video tomorrow of my elite clue. We shall see if we get them likes. I most certainly hope so, because I want to bring out some video content for you guys as well. But obviously there has to be some push and give and push and pull. That's probably it. Push and pull, that's probably it. So I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this backing footage of some ranging rigor with Void and Swift Glove shenanigans. It's certainly been quite different for me. I'm pretty sure my voice has been fluctuating up and down quite regularly, which is it's the mic. I blame it on the mic. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you have, leave the video a thumbs up, comment below what you think, and I shall hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Take care.